Hey guys, Austin here with the post-game debrief of the Oilers and Minnesota Wild game, and I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I was super fired up. I don't know, showing a lot more emotion than I usually do, so let's just get right into it. First period, Fleury was making some big saves early, but he was giving up some rebounds. The penalty kill goes 1-for-1. Oilers playing with a lot of pace. Bouchard with a great goal, and I just want to mention the pass by Ryan Nugent-Hopkins to Bouchard before the goal, but then before that play, Bouchard made a crazy good pass to Nuge that Fleury saved, but then Nuge got the puck back to Bouchard, who puts it in. 1-0 Edmonton. And I made a note in my notes here, do not trade Bouchard. Oilers power play at 16:33. A flurry of chances were stopped by Marc-Andre Fleury. At the end of the first, it was 1-0 Oilers. Shots were 18-4 for the Oilers. Expected goals were 1.6 to 0.5 for Edmonton. Second period, Boldy scores early to make it 1-1, and then Eriksson X scores right after. 2-1 mini, 2 goals in the first 41 seconds of the second period, and then McDavid, and all I wrote was, what a goal. I mean, there's nothing else you can say with a goal like that from Connor McDavid. Ties it at 2. It was a wild start to the second period. Hamblin, I thought, was looking pretty good. He had a good shift after the McDavid goal, and then Minnesota makes it 3-2. Skinner was not having a good game at that point. Minnesota was getting away with a lot of hooks and slashes, in my opinion, and then the puck was thrown out of the zone and there was no call. The Oilers had a lot of pressure going on, and then at the top of the crease, I can't remember who it was on Minnesota, literally grabbed the puck and threw it out of the zone, but there was no penalty. But then the Oilers finally got a power play. Draisaitl converts with his signature slapper, and it's 3-3. End of the second, the score is 3-3. Shots were 32-12 for Edmonton. Expected goals 3.22 to 1.21 for the Oilers. Third period, Kane had a hard hit on Brodin. It might have been boarding. That's kind of one of those borderline calls where if they had called Evander Kane, I wouldn't have been surprised. But because of Minnesota's reaction, there was retaliatory action on Evander Kane. Edmonton gets a power play out of the ensuing scrum. Evan Bouchard with an absolute bomb makes it 4-3, 97-mile-per-hour clapper from the point. Nuge with his 4th assist of the night. Not long after, Brett Kulak made a great play on an entry by Minnesota. Hyman then took a tripping call. Skinner made a good save on the penalty kill. Fogle had a good look on the penalty kill, and they cleared it or killed it. So penalty kill was 2-for-2 at that point. Best game of the season by Ryan Nugent-Hopkins tonight. Then Boldy took a penalty, but the Oilers power play could not convert. They finished the night 1-for-3. Hartman hits a goalpost. Skinner with a huge save at 18:47 of the third. Ekholm broke his stick. Nuge gives him his stick and then clears the zone. It was icing, but I just wanted to write that and make a note of it because I thought it was a huge play at the time. And then Stuart Skinner with an absolute buzzer beater. 6 straight wins for Edmonton. 4-3 Oilers. They hang on at the end. At the end of the game, the shots were 40-20 for Edmonton. The expected goals were 4.31 to 1.80 for Edmonton. Marc-Andre Fleury stood on his head. Power play went 1-for-3. Penalty kill went 2-for-2. And my personal 3 stars tonight. Third star, Connor McDavid. Second star, Evan Bouchard. First star, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, who finished the night with 4 assists. Absolute rock star for Edmonton. Now, let's get into the tweets of the night. Here are the tweets of the night. Oilers Nation posted, Paul Coffey turning all Oilers D into various degrees of Paul Coffey. And I can't remember which NHL game this is from, but there's lightning shooting out of all these LA Kings players. I thought it was a really funny tweet by Oilers Nation. And then Ahmed or at NHL Bouchard, if Minnesota had tied after the refs let a blatant penalty on Ekholm go, I would have lost it. Letting him play is so stupid. I could not agree. I thought with how Edmonton was playing throughout the night, I was actually shocked at how little power plays Edmonton ended up getting. Minnesota got away with a lot, and I mean a lot. Sure, Edmonton might have got away with the Kane possible boarding on Brodin, but again, that was a marginal play. I'm not quite sure if that was a penalty. And then Jason Gregor, he tweeted out at the end of the game, Oilers win sixth in a row, outshoot Wild 40-20. RNH 4 assists. Bouchard extends point streak to 10 games, 2 goals, 1 assist, 3 points. McDavid and Draisaitl 1-1-2. Janmark becomes the first player in NHL history to play his 500th game on his birthday and win. I have no idea how many players have played their 500th game on their birthday, but that's a silly stat, and I wanted to include it. And then my own tweet of the game at the end, I wrote, when does the media in Edmonton start calling Connor Brown out for lack of production, or is that only reserved for non-Canadians or players under 25? As we all know, a lot of players in Edmonton are, there's a lot of pressure on them from the media when they do not perform. Connor Brown has played, I think, 20 games now. He has 1 assist. At some point, you have to start producing. He is the weak link on the second line, in my opinion. I find Draisaitl and Kane play pretty good, and I don't want to be a negative Nancy, especially during a 6-game win streak, but I wanted to put that out there. That is my question of the game, question of the night for you guys. What do you think of Connor Brown? Should he be demoted to the 4th line? Does Edmonton need a upgrade on right wing? And other than that, let's enjoy the win. 4-3 Oilers, 6 games in a row. They have won. They are 11, 12, and 1 now. Again, they are slowly creeping back into the playoff race. What did you think of the game tonight? Did you think the refs let too much go? Do you think the Oilers deserve the win? Do you think Minnesota deserved more power plays or a better chance at the game? You guys let me know in the comments below. And as always, guys, if you like the video, make sure you hit like. If you really liked it, make sure you hit subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. I'm curious to see your guys' thoughts in the comments. It's going to be a doozy tonight. You guys have a great one. We'll see you next time. Take care.